All right, ladies. I'm gonna give it just a few seconds and let's see. Let's give y'all time to jump on this video. Maybe we're good to go now. Y'all can let me know. But while I'm waiting, I'm just gonna mix the white in with my green here. Hey, Natalie. All right, so y'all let me know if this is if it's gonna be better. I'm just going to come in and kind of put some highlights in my leaf with the lighter green. You going where?
Chuck, get some peanut seed.
All right.
You know around me, Eli?
So I just made it a little bit lighter with the palm leaf and some white. And my camera's back to the other thing, so let me flip it again. All right. Hey, Miss Kathy. So far, okay. Okay. Great.
Daddy.
Yeah, let me get y'all straight. Looks good so far. All right, y'all let me know.
Why are you doing that? I'll pitch you off.
Okay. All right.
I need something in my hair, bro.
Well, baby, go in the bathroom and
Don't
get
check.
it. You don't check.
Nothing in there. I touched this.
Do not touch that.
Take it easy.
I just went off on my. Okay, fixed. It's fixed. Hey, Shelby. All right, now I'm gonna go back in the center. You can. I'm not really shading this. I was just really just kind of putting a little bit of highlights in there.
Read that, what you're doing with this.
Okay.
I need to put my hair up with it.
Baby, there should be some scrunchies in the little container thingy in the bathroom.
I'm looking, there's nothing in there.
All right. So do y'all see that? Just a little bit of highlights going on. Ooh, wrong way. All right. So maybe everybody else is finding the video. I see some more hopping on.
They ain't no scrunchies.
Well, then I don't know where you put them at, baby, because I don't wear them. My hair is not long enough for
I don't wear scrunchies.
them right now. The hair ties. When I say scrunchy, I'm talking about hair ties. I guess that's old school term for hair ties is scrunchies. Do what? Well, then I don't know, baby. I'm going to go ahead and add me some black highlights and some white highlights on my leaves. Hey, Miss Betty, I'm glad you found the video. I had to get off because I forgot to connect to my WeBoost. Zoe, I'm on a live. Please take your temper outside. So I'm going to come and I'm just going to take my round tip brush. Hello from Brookhaven, Mississippi. Well, hey there, Michaela. Welcome. And I'm just adding some lines to here just to...
Found my button bag.
Do what?
Found one in my button bag.
Okay.
Last night.
Just like that. And then I'm going to come and I'm going to put some wiggly lines. I'm like totally hooked on these wiggly lines. Down around my my lemon. Then we're going to do some dots, dots, dots. when you do your dots, kind of make sure you got enough on your paintbrush that they actually make dots and they don't just kind of make some other little kind of funky line thingies. So if y'all have any questions concerning my inside scoop, now is the perfect time to ask. I will not be coming back live tonight, so but y'all can definitely message me if y'all have any questions later on. But like I said, tonight is the last night. The doors will be closing. And it's a group that you definitely want to be part of. All right, now I'm going to go around this one too, about right here, and then I'm going to put some little dots there to kind of separate those. So this is it so far. What do y'all think? Looking lemony? Or looking a little bit different? Let's see, what did I add? I added some, I added some white highlights as well in my lighter yellow. So I'm gonna add those too. I have 33 of y'all on here with me on a Friday afternoon. That makes me happy. Did I have my white in here or did I have my white? I had my white in here, but I used it all. I'm gonna get a little bit of white, and I'm gonna put a little bit of white going into my stripes. And they're gonna be very light. Love it. Thank you, Miss Shirley. Thank you, Sharon and Shelby. So we're gonna put some white highlights going into my yellow. That is too thick. And that's too thick. That's too thick. All right. Goodness, and that's too thick. All right, so there's a little bit of white into the white stripes, just to add a little bit more. Hey, Belinda. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Jennifer. So, if I haven't answered your questions, y'all please, like I said, please, I don't mean to sound like a broken record here, but I just don't want nobody to, you know, I don't want to go off this live tonight and I didn't answer everybody's questions. And then that makes you not join the inside scoop. I'm going to put some white highlights into my leaf up here at the top. When you add white highlights and black highlights, it really brings your door hangers out. So there we go with that. Can y'all see that, or am I off the camera? Thank you, Deborah. Adorable, ready to do some summer crafts. Yes, Ginger, me too. I'm ready to do that paintbrush caddy. Y'all are really gonna enjoy that craft. I'm gonna share y'all a picture of some that I found on Pinterest. Maybe over the weekend or either the first of next week, maybe like Monday. I was going to share it the other day, and then I was like, you know, I've done got all the ladies in there so confused over what our craft is that I better not share that right now. So, y'all, this is done. Besides, I do want to add the word hello. I've got a piece of fuzz there. It's going to drive me crazy. But before I can add that, I do want to give this a quick dry because my highlights are still kind of wet. So, y'all, give me a second while I get this, my camera, I'm so off focus. While I get this dried real quick, it won't take but a second. did have my pink. Yeah, I gotta add pink. I don't know why, but I want to add a little bit of pink. And this is not gonna be no eye-catching bright pink. I'm gonna use cameo pink, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of this cameo pink to highlight, like put some little highlights in my circles here. So it's not gonna be like some major pink going on. It's gonna be very light. Let me get my plate just so I can get it off. And there was some yellow in that because it's not dried. And I got some pink ribbon, so that's gonna really bring the pink out and it'll blend it all in. Love it. Thank you, Carolina. So y'all see how that pink, it just pops a little bit? I didn't go too overboard, right? I don't know, just yellow and pink so pretty together, and I just had it in my head. I wanted to add pink to this lemon somewhere. Let's give it a dry. A quick little dry. Thank you, Sharon. Oh, thank you, Miss Betty. Then we're gonna add hello and make the bow, and this cutie will be done. All right, so it's gonna be hanging from up here. Give me just a sec. I kind of want to see how it's going to be hanging so I know exactly where to put my hello. Which I'm going to do it slanted. As you can see, I've got like going slanted down here. So I'm just going to, no matter how it's hanging, I still want it to be slanted. And let me see. Okay, let me get my black. And I'm actually doing hello on this and not just hi. So now I'm going to thicken all that up, and I may go over and get a bigger brush. I like to kind of start off with the smaller brush, and then I'll come in with a bigger brush. But I'm going to go over it because I know it's going to be all of these strokes are not going to be thickened up with the bigger brush. I have a ton of people ask me about hand lettering. Hand lettering is not my strong side at all. So, I wish I was a pro and could tell you exactly how to, the best ways to do it. But the best advice I can give you about hand lettering is practice, practice, practice. Thank you, Julie. Hand lettering is definitely something that you have to practice to get better at. Oh, yes, it is. You paint right very well. Oh, thank you, Carolina. So right now I'm just trying to go and make sure that my downstrokes and stuff is covered. Then I'm going to come back with a thicker brush and thicken up those down strokes. Oh, thank you so much, Julie, for sharing. And I just messed up just a little bit right there. Let me try to straighten it out. And one thing I have learned too that's very hard for me is to go slow. I kind of like fast paced. So going slow is something that I really, really have to work at. Because I've always just done things fast. Sorry if I'm quiet. I'm trying to concentrate. Sometimes multitasking is not in the books when it comes to hand lettering. Not for me anyway. My O there is not like ending. There we go. I was about to say it's not ending the way I want it to end. And I also learned with hand lettering is that the smoothness of your letters, like I used to try not to get any kind of clunks at all with my paint. You know how like you constantly have to dip your brush when you're hand lettering and you wind up getting some buildup with paint on the edges and stuff. That stuff used to drive me crazy. But I've also learned that that's hand lettering. You have more likely you're gonna get those clumps because you have to dip your brush so many times. I'm gonna come in with a bigger size filbert tip brush. This is actually a size 10. The one I was just using is a 1. So we're gonna try it. I'm gonna try to like make my down strokes bigger, thicker. So I'm gonna kind of go sideways with my brush and then kind of come down with it and press when I get to my down strokes. And then kind of lift up on my brush when I go back up towards my up strokes. So we're gonna press down and then go ahead and start lifting up to go up the upstroke. And then this is a downstroke coming here, but we're not going to do that side because it's the E. And my E is probably a little bit different than a lot of other ones because they do that other kind of E up from here. And we're going to start up here at the top, and we're going to thicken up this downstroke. And then we're going to go ahead and start lifting up to thin that off right there. We're going to thicken this downstroke up, then go ahead and start lifting up on our brush. There we go. And then we're going to try to like blend that in a little bit more. Going to blend that in a little bit more, just like that. So far, so good. And now we're going to work on our downstroke with our O, make it thicker. And go ahead and start lifting up down there at the bottom of this O. Just lift up on your paintbrush. You really don't have to do nothing to your paintbrush. Like, you don't have to twist it or turn it. Just lift it up so you don't put as much pressure so then your paintbrush bristles won't be like spread out as much, and it won't make as thick as, you know, a thicker line. So there we go. Now I see some of my wood coming through in spots, and that will bug me, so I'm going to come back through and kind of get those spots taken care of. I'm like right there. All right, this is not too of a clean line, so I'm going to come very carefully and try to clean that line up. There we go. All right, ladies. I think I actually done it. I wish I could do it. Julie, baby, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say baby. I'm used to talking to my kids. It is something that you definitely have to practice, and I see a spot there that's going to bug me if I don't get it. I am just getting a little bit better, but I am far from being good at it. But I know that it's something that my insiders love. And I have some guests, like I have a guest this month coming in to kind of teach them how to do this. But I would love to be able to teach it myself. So I have been trying to get a little bit better with it. You sure did awesome. Thank you, Carolina. Miss Shirley, awesome. Thank you so much. So I'm going to do my white highlights. I'm just going to let that dry just a minute. So what do y'all think of it so far? I'm gonna hit it with a blow dryer for a second, y'all. Because we're gonna do the white highlights. I can go ahead and do the white highlights. Let me see if I can go ahead and manage to get the white highlights without totally messing it up, since it's not black. Because I want black highlights, I don't want gray. And if you hit it with white before it's dry, then you may wind up having some gray highlights and not just white highlights. With lettering, I kind of like to use the round tip brush now when I'm doing highlights. But when I'm just doing regular letter, like highlights, like with these, if I was doing those like down here, then I would definitely use my angular brush, which if you've watched any of my lives, I've kind of explained to how this brush is. It's kind of like a filbert plus angle brush. If you haven't tried those brushes, please, you need to at least try one of those for highlights, and it'll make it a little bit easy, because I know a lot of people struggle with highlights as well as lettering. Thank y'all for all the hearts. Thank y'all so much. Now all I'm going to do with my highlights is I'm going to get my downstrokes, and that's it. Thank you, Julie. And I'm going to do it kind of fast. With highlights, you don't want to sit there and do it too slow, because if you're anything like me, when you try to do it slow, you're going to get kind of wiggly. So you're going to have some like lines that's not clean, I guess. So we're just getting our downstrokes. And then on this O, we actually have two downstrokes. Hey, Kimberly. We have the downstroke here, then we have this upper downstroke, which is right there. And that's all I'm going to do with the highlights. Y'all, this has turned out to be super cute. So I'm going to blow dry it real quick, and we're going to make a cute little bow. I'm just going to do a 2-color simple bow for it. Hey girl, love that lemon. Thank you, Kimberly. And the reason I want to dry it because I want to try to see the bow on here. So we're going to dry it really quick. It's not completely dried, but it's dry enough that I'll be able to show you the bow. I'm going to go put my sponge in some water real quick before it dries out on me. So I'll turn this way so y'all can at least have a good look at it while I go do this. Just a second. Alright, see, it didn't take long at all. So the bow or the ribbon that I'm going to do, I'm still loving black and white buffalo check. So I was trying to see what else I had. I'm gonna do the black and white buffalo check and then just some white and pink gingham. You could call this a buffalo check as well. It's just, you know, smaller. So I think a lot of times they call it gingham. Let's see, do we want, y'all think just these two colors for the bow? Or do we want to add, we could add a turquoise, an aqua color, y'all. That would be really pretty. Let me see. Let me see what I got. I am low on different ribbon. I haven't ordered any ribbon lately because I don't hardly make bows anymore. Since I don't do custom orders. I don't know if this has got wire in it. That don't have wire in it. So I can't use that ribbon. I can't use that. Well, I do have that solid. I do have the solid color here in the solid blue. Soft green. I don't have no soft green. Nope, all I have is a bright lime green. Some lime green and white stripes. Do y'all think that would be cute? Let me kind of take it out of here and kind of get the colors going on. Y'all can tell me. What do y'all think? And then the black gingham. So it'll be like those colors together. White. See, I don't even have no, I'm out of the 1/2 inch burlap as well too. Okay, so I'm not gonna add this blue. I don't want the blue. I have some leaves. I'm gonna add some leaves. Y'all wanna do, y'all think we should do a loopy bow or do like a burlap bow and do it like a flat bow? White, black, and white check. Burlap. Okay, let's see. I could. All right, y'all know what? I'm fixing to get creative on y'all. I'm going to plug up my hot glue gun because I'm fixing to roll with a bow. And I'm going to add some character to it. If I can find. All right. This is where you will see that I am not, I like to kind of go a little overboard with my bows. I am a bow person. And that's actually one thing that I think really got my business going was my bows. So I'm going to roll with one of my original Trina Kulik big bows with all the goodness going on with it. Let me see. I cannot believe I don't have no burlap ribbon, wire ribbon. How could I run out of burlap ribbon? So this is going to be it. Yes. All right, where's my bow dabber? I'm not going to do the regular little, I'm not going to do a flat bow. Yes I am. Am I? I don't know. No, I'm not going to do, yeah, I'm going to do a flat bow. So it's not going to be quite one of the fluffy bows that I normally do. If I can find my floor. Ooh. My lordy. Oh, goodness. There we go. All right, y'all. I'm getting it. Making a mess out of it, but I'm getting it. Okay. Love that pink and white striped ribbon. Yes, it's pretty, ain't it? If y'all wondering, y'all go to Craft Outlet. That's where I order all my ribbon. Let me let Zoe in. I'm about done, baby, and then I go out there with you. I said I'm about done in here. All right.
Distraction. I got so tired. Threw like 3 over in the building.
Did you go get them?
I can't. They're stuck.
All right. Well, I'll be out there in a minute.
I thought you said we didn't know bats were there.
How was it? All right. So I use a bow dabber. I'm going to start off with my burlap. This is the 5-inch burlap. I think I haven't used it in so long. It's a 4 or either 5-inch. Nope, it's a 6-inch burlap. So I'm going to start off with it. And I'm just going to fold it in half. Kind of get the size that I want. Or the size I think I want. Gonna cut it.
I've been yelling at myself.
Why have you been yelling at yourself?
Because I ain't been doing. Ain't been.
So let me just see. All right, so that'll be a good size. I actually think I'm gonna do it a little bit bigger because go big or go home, right? All right, so now I'm going to come and I'm gonna cut my ribbon strips to kind of go with the length of my burlap. And I'm going to ducktail these. And then let's add this pink. We're gonna ducktail it. So does anybody have any questions about my inside scoop? While I'm on here, because like I said, I will not be coming back live before it closes. So if you have any questions, which you can always private message me. But it's $37 a month. And like I said, you know, you're not obligated to stay in there. You can cancel at any time. And you receive 2 templates per month. 2 templates a month. And we do a craft each month. We have a guest each month. You will get a resource list with all the supplies that I use making door hangers. I share business tips with you guys. Let's see what else you have. The community. The community is the best thing ever. I'm going to put one more black in here. Please go in there with that smacking, girl. Zoe, not playing. You know I can't handle that. Let's see. I feel like I want to add more. Let's see.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't. All right, so let's put it in the bow dabber and let's see what we got going on here. So with my burlap, I like to take mine and just kind of pinch it in the middle, then pinch the ends and make sure. I kind of like to have all my ends, like on my very ends, going down. It just seems like that makes the bow,
Where do you want her to do that?
the loops kind of go a little bit more, like lay in a little bit more, and just get it centered. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our loops, our strips. I don't think I want to add that strip there. I'm going to rotate my colors so they can all be mixed in.
Okay.
So we did a black, we had burlap of black, then we're going to do the pink. I think I want that pink stripe on the top. We're going to do the pink here, and I need a yellow. I'm going to add a yellow. See what I said when I told you about putting the rubber bands on there? It crinkles up the ribbon to where it makes it where you can't hardly use it.
Sorry.
And please, 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 y'all, don't wait and miss signing up, because when the door closes, the doors will be closed. No exceptions at all. And I know that may sound mean, but I do have to kind of stick with rules because it's only fair. If you don't stick with your rules, then you can get people mad with you. So once it's closed tonight, it will not open again until August. And I don't mean to sound like a crazy person repeating myself. All right, so I have this green leaf ribbon. Might be my internet, but you keep buffering. I'm so sorry. It could be mine, but I did go off and disconnect from my Wi-Fi. So go out of it, then come back in, and maybe that will help.
It'll restart her.
It may restart her, but should be able to. I'm gonna get some raffia.
Oh, yeah.
This stuff makes a mess. I'm wondering if I just need to cut it like this, or if I need to actually make the loops.
Make those.
I'm gonna actually make the loops.
Yeah, right.
Just like that. There we go. Then I'm gonna add some more of this green stuff coming in right here. And remember, when you put this stuff in there, if you need to trim it, you can trim it after. It's just a lot easier for me just to kind of be messy with it to begin with, to kind of get it in there. All right, and that's gonna be our bow. Miss Shirley says, no problem here. It has been great since you came back in. Okay, great, Debbie. So, yes. Definitely go back in and come back out then, Kathy. From what it sounds like, it may be on your end. And if it is, I'm so sorry. I know the feeling, girl. The struggle with internet is real. All right, so I was just trying to get my stuff unraveled from my wire.
I'm cleaning your thing out.
So I'm gonna pull it tight, take it out.
Cameron,
What, baby?
I'm cleaning your thing out.
Okay. Appreciate that, Zoe. Gonna get it tight, flip it around. But you probably enjoy doing that, don't you? It's probably satisfying. Kids these days, y'all, they find the weirdest things to be satisfying.
Like people eating.
You go, girl. Love the raffia. I like the bow. Well, thank you, Julie. All right, so now I'm just gonna cut this off.
That's satisfying.
I may leave some kind of long and hanging. Well, I said that. I got to put that in a separate bag. And then I've got cut it off kind of straight on that side. Now I'm just going to fluff it. I'm going to fluff my raffia going around.
I really have better ones than you.
I'm going to get the ends of it sticking out everywhere just to make it more funkier and fun. And now I'm going to spread out my ribbon. I don't like to keep my bows, even when I do them with the strips, I don't like them to be flat. I still like to spread out my ribbon and bring it around and make it a big round, big full bow. So, let me get my greenery. My greenery is all the way back here in the back. I want y'all to go around there and peep out of the front. So there's that. We have that hanging, my wire. And now I'm going to spread this. I got to spread it around a little bit more. This raffia, it's kind of gets kind of tangled into everything.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spread it. I'm just going to pull it. Don't be scared to pull on your bows and stuff. If you got that wire tight enough, it's not going to go nowhere. It's going to stay right there where you put it out. All right, now I'm going to take my glue gun, y'all, and I'm going to glue a lemon in the center of my bow. So if I think I want one of these smaller lemons, this is just going to add to it and make it pretty. My fur baby got a hold of a raffia bow. Like, oh no, I see it, laugh. I love the bow. Thank you, Kathy. All right, so I'm gonna add some glue straight down on my bow, probably a good bit of glue, and then I'm just gonna press my lemon down on there, and I'm gonna flip it back upside down so the glue won't just seep down inside the bow and it kind of stay on top so the lemon can get real good hold. Winston had paint on his nose today. Oh no! What kind of dog is Winston? Y'all, this is gonna be cute. Oh my goodness. I wish I would have put maybe just a little bit, maybe one more strip of black of the buffalo plaid. All right. How sticking cute.
Mom, ancient, I got a crawfish. Big,
Hey, Miss Diane.
a big crawfish.
You did.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, that's just so
All right. So I am out of wire, unfortunately. A Yorkie. Oh, thank you, Tamara. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, since I'm out of wire, I usually use like the wire to hang it, but since I'm out, I'm just going to go ahead and stick my bow up here on the top, just to show y'all kind of how it would look. No, actually, I'm going to just kind of put it around my stem, I think. It's going to cover that up a little bit, so if you don't want your stem covered, then you know, you can totally do a smaller bow or attach it somewhere else, but going to be so pretty when you get the bow on. Thank you, Deb. He's always wearing grass. That is just adorable.
What in the world is on
So I'm going to stick my ribbon straight through my stem.
What in the world's on TV? That thing was scary.
I don't know. I haven't been watching TV. What have y'all been watching?
I haven't been watching nothing on TV. I just been watching my computer. So,
All right, so I'm just going to attach it. And I have to take it off anyway because I haven't got it sprayed. So I will have to take it off and take it outside and spray it. All right, so let me see. It's going to be hanging this way. So I kind of want my bow to turn this way.
where's Zoe?
Zoe's outside pitching, baby.
Where's
All right, so ladies, this is it.
Is Steven here?
And then the hanger will be here. I'm going to lift the camera up so y'all can see it. Love this. Thank you, Teresa. All right.
Mom, are
So-
you going to use this?
Here it is, ladies. It will be hanging like this.
Are you going to use this?
Let me
Mom?
get straight on this camera. What?
Are you going to use that ribbon?
So that's it. You see the bow. We got the cute little lemon in the center and the green leaves coming. Ta-da! So ladies, that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I've got to flip my camera back because I cannot stand it when I have it the other way. Y'all, my face looks like it's crooked. I look like I'm gone crazy or something. You knocked it out the park. Thank you, Miss Shirley. I appreciate that. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. And if y'all have any questions, y'all don't hesitate to ask me. If you have any questions about my inside scoop, please please message me. Thank you, Cheryl. Like I said, tonight's the last night, and I will not reopen it up again until August. And then after August, it will be 2020 before it opens the door, before I open the doors again. So now is the time to get in. Any questions before I hop off? We're getting dark here, and Zoe is outside pitching, wanting to pitch a little bit. I told her the other day that I was so aggravated with her, y'all. I told my husband that I'm totally turning into him on that ball field, and I've got to get myself to where I don't let it bother me as much. But I was like, I'm not practicing with you no more. If you can't do no better than that. I was terrible. I was awful. And now I feel bad, so. But anyway, y'all make sure, thank you, Dana. Y'all make sure to head on over there to TriniKulikDesigns.com. Get into the inside scoop so you can have some fun and learn how to do all this yourself. Learn how to cut it. Learn how to use some power tools to make you feel like you own the world. All right, so enjoy your weekend, and I will see y'all probably one day next week. All right, bye, ladies.